Jealous women will destroy the beauty of other women. Jealous women, women who are jealous of other women, often seek to destroy the beauty of other women. Case in point, Lynn Mae. She is an actress and she was a dancer back in the 70s and 80s, I believe. And she was a woman who was very beautiful, very attractive to many. And because of that, undoubtedly, she attracted haters. She attracted jealous people. She sought out cosmetic surgery, some fillers, Botox, things of that sort. And a woman offered to help her with her beauty. She offered to help her with her Botox injections. But what Lynn Mae did not know was that this lady was actually jealous of her, and she was injecting her with cooking oil and baby oil. And she since has not recovered. Lynn Mae's face was deformed because this hater, because this jealous woman injected her with cooking oil and baby oil. That is the lens that jealous people, not to mention this woman was a con artist, but I am led to believe, and many other people are led to believe, that this woman was so intimidated by the beauty of Lynn Mae that she deliberately injected her with chemicals that she knew would deform her beauty. Like Lynn Mae, many women have been victims of their beauty being sabotaged, their appearance, their looks being sabotaged by other jealous, envious women. When a woman is jealous of you, she will often seek to destroy your beauty in some way. When another woman is jealous of how another woman looks, that is the type of woman that you do not want cutting your hair. You do not want giving you beauty treatments, skincare regimens. You don't want her involved in any of those things. Because I promise you, when you're dealing with a jealous woman, she might come off nice. She might have suggestions for how she could amplify your beauty. But I promise you, you will come out looking worse than what you were before. How many scissor-happy hairstylists have we come across where you ask them to cut off an inch and they actually take off 5 inches? Some of these women have resentment and deep-seated jealousy toward other women who have longer hair. And because of that, they get scissor happy and just start cutting off everything. You can't tell me that that is not the case, because I've seen it happen many times. And some women, and this is where some women like to siphon another woman's beauty with her jealousy, simply when she gets enjoyment out of seeing the hair come off. I remember being in the hair salon years and years ago. I don't go to hair salons often anymore, but years ago, I was in the hair salon sitting there, and this young girl, she was beautiful. Now, she wasn't that young, maybe 19, 20, 21. And she told the lady she did not want her hair cut, but the lady kept on trying to persuade her to get a certain look. So I was in there long enough to see that the cut didn't really look that good. And the lady told her, I don't want my hair cut this much. But the stylist, after much persuasion, she just kind of gave in and let her do what she wanted to do. And she walked out of there looking like a little boy. Before she came in there, her hair was luxurious and beautiful, very fitting to her face. She just needed like a blowout or some curls or something of the sort. But this stylist thought she knew best and had this young lady going back out looking the way she had not before. You have some women who are so jealous of other women. And I give you this story because a lot of times you have to watch women who will hype you up to do different beauty regimens or to change up your look, but it actually does not suit you. When a woman is jealous of you, she will encourage you when it comes to beauty, when it comes to looks, when it comes to your appearance. She will often encourage you to style yourself in a way that is not flattering to you. In her mind, she wants you to look basic. She doesn't want you to outshine her in some way, and she doesn't like the attention that you get. So she will always encourage you to be mediocre or to wear a style of clothing that doesn't fit you. I've seen this on many shows as well. And I might have told this story before about a young lady who had a bridal dress. She was shopping for her wedding and trying on different dresses. And her jealous cousins and aunties and all of them, every dress she tried on, a lot of the dresses were beautiful. But then when she came out with this medieval looking dress that was long sleeve, everything is covered to the neck, they told her that was the one. and she looked like somebody who stepped out of the 1920s. But all of the dresses she had on before were very form-fitting, were very beautiful, very elegant and classy. But of course, the jealous women did not like that. They wanted her to look basic. They wanted her to look like nothing to talk about. And women who are jealous of the looks of other women, they don't want you getting attention from other people. They don't want you to feel like you are the main character, like you are still in the show in some way. So they will often encourage you to have looks that actually dumb yourself down. You have to be very careful with women who encourage that. But with Lynn Mae, it was very unfortunate what happened to her. And because she was younger, because this woman, she offered to help as a friend, as somebody who actually cared, she didn't recognize that because she's so beautiful, she might be in harm's way when it comes to other women. And ladies, this is something you have to think about too. And I know some women don't really think of themselves as beautiful. They don't think of themselves as anything to look at or anything to really, fawn over. But if you know that you are a beautiful woman, if you are pretty, if you are cute, if you are, whatever you want to describe yourself as, you have to protect your beauty and protect your appearance from jealous women. They will seek to sabotage your beauty any chance they get. Even when you go to some of these makeup artists, because I guarantee you, some of these makeup artists, they know that if they style your face or make your face up in a certain way, you will look amazing. You will look like a celebrity or, a model or what have you. And if some women have jealousy against you, if they already think you're doing too much or you're a little bit too confident, they will deliberately pack on the makeup so that you look like a woman trying to be a woman. Like you look like you're trying to be a woman. There's a makeup look that looks very elegant, very natural. But then there are some makeup styles that actually look like women are trying to be women. They don't give you things that flatter you, that flatter your features. And that's the number one thing that jealous women do when it comes to your appearance. They do not give you things that will flatter your natural features, your natural curves, your natural body type. They always want you to look like a character. They want you to look like a shell of yourself. They don't want you to look too flattering. They just want you to look just enough. Women like that do not have your best interests at heart. And what they're saying is that I want you to look cute, but not too cute. Like, I don't want nobody looking at you like that. Don't outshine me. And those are not the kind of people you want working on you. And then people who have little comments and remarks as they're doing your hair, if they say things like, oh, your hair is too long. What, long hair is really out now. Nobody really wears long hair. Nobody really wears this or does that. Don't let them touch you, because you will not look the way you intended to look, because that woman has already decided you're too cute. I know this sounds like very shallow, very superficial talk, but there are a lot of women who are jealous of other women, jealous of their appearance, and they will say things like that. They will encourage you to do things that you do not want to do, especially when it comes to your looks, all because they are threatened by how you look or how you carry yourself. And let's go deeper. Not just your looks as far as the things you put on and your clothing choices, because yes, some women, some of these so-called, your friends and your family who are helping you to build your wardrobe, they have you out here looking like a bag lady simply because they don't like that you have a cute body. They don't like that when you put on dresses, you actually have shape and you look voluptuous and you look beautiful. So they will encourage you to wear a paper bag so that everything is covered, not immodestly, because I do believe in modesty, but I also believe that you can still look beautiful in your modesty. But you have some women who are jealous of other women to the point that they will send you out in a paper sack and say, that's cute, girl, you look cute, look very elegant, very stylish. Meanwhile, you're walking out looking like the librarian or the lunch lady. That's not what you want. Make sure you have people around you who are helping you with your looks, who are not haters. And when it comes to myself, I don't really take, advice when it comes to style, when it comes to fashion from anybody else, not from women or anybody. I do what comes natural for me. And it's because I don't have time for the opinions of other women when it comes to those kind of things, especially when it's women that I feel like are already trying to hold me back or dumb me down in some way. And you have to really be mindful of that too. If you already have women in your life who don't really give you compliments when you get your hair done. They don't really give you compliments when you buy new outfits or when you look different ways, you change up your look. But they're always trying to offer you advice on, give you, advice on picking out ugly things. I have to just say the way it is. Some pieces are ugly. And women deliberately know when they're trying to make another woman look ugly, because they will pick past all of the cute items and hand you the paper bag. Don't let them do that to you. Women who are jealous of other women, they will always try to dumb down your looks. But as I was about to say, deeper than that, let's say about your beautiful features. Let's say if you have a beautiful smile. Not to toot my own horn or be conceited or anything like that, but I've been told that I have a beautiful smile. And I have had women try to clown me and say little shady remarks. What's she always smiling for? What are you smiling about? Why are you always smiling? What are you so happy for? This kind of thing. And it's all because people would compliment me on my smile. And do you know, when I was younger, I was almost, I almost stopped smiling and like held it back, simply because I was getting so much grief about smiling so much. And not until I got older and realized those women were jealous, because nobody's complimenting them on their smile. Nobody's complimenting them on, how pleasant they are. And it's because they come off as twitches. It's because they walk around looking so mean and miserable and unapproachable that nobody compliments them. Even if they're not ugly women, their personality has made them ugly. So when women tell you things like, oh, you're smiling too much, or why are you talking so soft? I actually heard one of the work environments, because I've worked in many, they actually told the young lady, why are you talking so low? You don't really talk like that. And the young lady, she has like a baby voice, like one of those, like, she has that kind of voice. And they actually told her, like, girl, you don't talk like that. Like, pick your voice up. You don't talk like that. And I'm like, this lady, that is her actual voice type. How can you be mad at somebody for having a more soft, feminine voice? But it's because they're jealous, because they're haters. And while you cannot control your voice and the tone of your voice and, the way you speak, some people, some women have actually learned how to develop their feminine skills so that they're not talking so loud, so that they do speak more quietly. And then some women just have that natural type of voice. But women today are so hard and so masculine. Not all of them, but many of them are so hard and so masculine that when they come across the woman who speaks that way, they actually clown this girl. And they were trying to bully her because they were asking her something and they couldn't hear her because of how her voice is. And they tried to tell her, speak up. You don't really talk that way. And I'm just looking like, oh my goodness, like, why are y'all talking to her this way? Like, that is how she speaks. Why are you trying to bully her into talking like a man like you? Like, some women are very unbearable to deal with. And if they perceive other women as being a little bit too feminine, they actually try to make fun of and bully a woman because of that. These are the lengths that jealous women go to and the things that they nitpick over when they are a jealous hater against other women and their appearance and their feminine features. If you are a woman who actually likes to talk and be around other people and just, you don't have any reservations about being a part of the crowd. You don't mind. Like, you're not just sitting back trying to pick out issues. You don't mind talking to other people and being kind. You have some women, even though that's not about appearance, they don't like the feminine appearance, the feminine aura that you have, which is actually appearance. It's the way you carry yourself. It's not just about looks when it comes to beauty. Your feminine beauty, it's your appearance, but it's also the way you carry yourself. So that involves your clothing, that involves your makeup and your skincare if you wear makeup, that includes your hairstyle choices, that includes the way you speak, the tone at which you speak, your mannerisms as a woman. All of that, jealous women will absolutely loathe about you. So when it comes to your beauty and the way you carry yourself as a woman, jealous, envious women, they always seek to botch the beauty of another woman, whether it be telling you that clothes that are ugly look nice on you, hairstyles that look beautiful don't look beautiful on you, and they'll actually encourage you to get the ugly hairstyle. makeup choices. They will encourage you to look like a woman, trying to be a woman, instead of a woman who has form-flattering clothing and beautifully done makeup. They want you to look like a character because many of them look like characters. I have such a hard time as of lately shopping because a lot of the clothing choices today make you look like characters. That's just a little sidebar. But women who have jealousy toward other women, they want you to look like characters. They don't want you to look elegant. It's like, believe it or not, women who are jealous of other women, they see your beauty deeper than you do. And because of that, if they get the opportunity, they will sabotage your beauty. They will ruin your beauty if given the opportunity. I remember one girl I was going to school with offered to do my relaxer. Because yes, I used to get relaxers often when I was a teenager. But something on the inside of me told me, don't let this girl touch your hair. Like, do not go to her house. She offered I can come to her house. That was strike number one. I thank God because, you know, a little bit street smart back then because of where I'm from and what I was around. Like, first of all, I'm not going to her house. You're doing my hair. Come to my house. Second of all, no, this girl barely talks to me and then she offered to do my hair because she overheard a conversation. No, that's okay. I'll pass. So I just passed on that. And this girl was giving me the skunk eye, barely talking to me and all of that. I remember it like it was yesterday, and this was high school. Some women get upset because you will not let them mess you up. That's literally what it comes down to. Some women get so jealous of the beauty of other women, if you don't allow them to destroy your beauty or make you look ugly in some way, they will dislike you. They will act like you are being paranoid, like you're being suspicious of them for no reason, as if they have not given you any reason. And sometimes, ladies, nothing particular has to happen. Sometimes it is vibes only. And when I say vibes only, I mean you have to pick up on people's energy. When you are dealing with a woman and she seems like she doesn't really care for you in that way, like even when I'll give you an example. If I walk into a hair salon, a nail salon, what have you, and the vibe is not right, the person I'm talking to, the person who's supposed to be touching my hair, touching my nails or whatever, if I pick up on the fact that they're giving me somewhat of an attitude or they have some kind of issues going on, they're not touching me. They're not putting their hands in my hair. They're not putting their hands on my hands. They're doing nothing. It's like the energy has to be right when it comes to everything pertaining to your body. When it comes to somebody working on your physical body, the energy has to be right. And that's including doctor's visits, nurses, and all of that. Because I've mentioned this in previous videos, but you have some mean, nasty, miserable nurses that just have an attitude for no reason. And when they approach you and they can't get themselves together and they still give you that attitude, they have no bedside manner, they're still being rough with you. And that's another thing. When they are rough with you, when you're getting waxed, when your eyebrows are getting waxed, you're getting your eyebrows done, you're getting lashes, you're getting your legs waxed, what have you. If the woman seems like she is a little bit too happy to rip the hair out of your body, that is not somebody you want touching you again. And I'm not saying that those treatments in general don't come with some level of pain, but women who already have an attitude and they're like, hey, come back here, go ahead back there. Like literally in the hood salons, that is how they act. And that's why a lot of women choose to go outside of their neighborhoods or outside of their cities to get better customer service. That could be a whole video on its own. But a lot of the inner city, or what you would like to say hood, salons, hair salons, beauty salons, nail salons, places like that, some of the women already come into work with a chip on their shoulder and mistreat the women who they are in care of. The women who are giving them the money to perform the services on their body. And they give them attitude and they give them mismanagement, mishandlement. They're very rough with them. I had one lady grab my hand so hard when she was doing my nails. And mind you, this wasn't a sister, this was, an Asian lady. But even still, women are women. It doesn't matter what your ethnicity. They all can have attitudes from time to time and just take issue just because. And this lady grabbed my hand so hard, I had to snatch it back like, wait a minute, are you okay? Did you and your husband go through something? Let's talk first before you put your hands on me, because I don't have time for that. You got one more time. So it's like you really, really have to be mindful when you're dealing with women in the beauty industry and women that are going to give you any kind of beauty services. Because if they have jealousy, envy, nasty attitudes, or just don't know how to act toward other women in general, because you have some women who just don't like other women, they will be an issue with you, and you do not want them working on you. You don't want them touching your hair, your nails, your body, what have you. That's just a rule of mine. So women who are jealous of other women will seek to sabotage and destroy the beauty of other women if you let them. All right? Like and subscribe to the channel and share this content. Hit the notification bell so that you're aware when I post a brand new video. If you watch this video until the very end, put the high heel emoji in the comment section. I absolutely love to see it. Take care.